Hello everybody, and once again welcome to Sinhanomics, the money machine. What a fantastic week it was the last week. It's a beautiful beginning of February. Yes, one of the magnificent seven stock actually jumped quite well. It jumped 25% in 1 month's time, but hey, forget about 1 month. In 7-8 days it actually jumped 20%. Yes, you have guessed it right. I'm talking about Meta platforms, the Facebook. Guys, on 1st of February it closed at $394, and last Friday on 9th of February it actually closed at $468, almost 20% jump, $76 jump in the price. And all this happened because it gave its fantastic Q4 earnings report. So let's analyze that a little bit. So since it was Q4'23, we will do that in two segments, quarterly and yearly. So quarterly, the revenue actually jumped 25% from $32 billion to $40 billion. And for the whole year, it actually jumped 16% from $117 billion to $135 billion. Again, income from the operations, 156% growth, guys. Yes, you heard that right. 156% growth in income from operations for the quarter 4 from year over year perspective. So in Q4 it actually closed at around $16.4 billion as compared to $6.4 billion 1 year back. And for the whole year it actually had 62% jump. So in FY22 it actually had $29 billion income from operations, and in 23 it's pretty much at $47 billion. So 62% growth. Operating margin was fantastic as well. For the quarter 4, the operating margin jumped from 20% to 41%. And for the whole year, even there it was like a 10 pp point increase from 25% in 22 to 35% in 23. So from the margin perspective as well, it was spectacular. Now, we also look at the net income, right? What's the net profit or the net income? That's what it's called in US. That was another spectacular run. For the quarterly number, for Q4 23, actually there was a 201% growth. Yes, you heard that right again, guys. The net profit jumped 201%. From $4.7 billion to $14 billion. And for the whole year, it was almost at 69% growth, from $23 billion to $39 billion. And how does it translate to earning per share? So earning per share for this quarter Q4 was actually $5.33 as compared to $1.76. So you can actually compare 203% growth in the EPS. For the whole financial year, FY23, the earning per share EPS was pretty much $15, 14.87 to be precise, as compared to just $8.6 in 2022. So that was a 73% jump. So that was, from all measures, it was a fantastic result. If I look at cash and the cash equivalents as well, they are pretty much sitting in cash and short-term securities of $65 billion. And the free cash flow was $11.5 billion and $43 billion for the whole year. So I'll repeat that. For the quarter, it was $11 billion, and for the whole year, it was $43 billion, guys. That was fantastic. So a company which is pretty much cash rich, $65 billion in the cash, and its long-term debt is just $18.4 billion. So pretty much it's a debt-free company, you can call it. Other than the revenue and all those things, in fact, what actually added to the party was the share repurchase. $6.32 billion they have used for share repurchase in quarter 4 And for the whole year, they've used $20 billion share repurchase. Not only that, right now they are still having something like 30.93 billion available for share repurchase, and they are going to add 50 billion more into that. So that was fantastic. Other than that, they have also announced for the very first time dividend, and that's something like 50 cents per quarter. Not a big one, $2 per year, but hey, this was very significant because Meta was not giving any dividend. And this actually, market loved it because from Zuckerberg's perspective, he was very much obsessed with the metaverse, which the market and the analysts used to think that that's not the core business Meta Platforms has. So by giving this dividend, having the share repurchase plan, etc., this actually shows that they have moved back to the financial discipline. And their focus on the metaverse has been a little bit lesser, and they are focusing more on the core business. And when we talk about the core business, guys, let's look at the income from the revenue, from the advertisement streams, ad streams. So the family daily active people, so it's called DAP, daily active people in a family, actually jumped 8% in the year. So now it's 3.19 billion people have been active on a daily basis on the Facebook. And if you look at the monthly, for the whole monthly average, it's called MAP, monthly active people, and that was around 3.98 rather, 3.98, roughly 4 billion people as of December 31, 2023 had been active, and that was a 6% growth year over year, guys. And when we look at the ad impression, advertisement impressions, and the price per ad, that has also gone up. It has gone up pretty much from all the applications it has. The ad impressions have gone up 21% year over year, and the average price per ad has actually also increased to 2%. So from all the fronts, actually, if you look at that, the result has been fantastic, and that's one of the reasons why the stock has actually jumped drastically. Now there has been multiple price targets for that, but very soon I think you will see this stock trading above $500. Is it a good buy? In my personal opinion, it's a good buy. I do hold this stock, but having said that, don't forget to consult your financial advisor before taking any investment decisions. Remember, Synanomics is out there to help you to create financial awareness, to help you analyze the stocks, share the results and the fundamentals as well as the technicals of the stocks. But you have to make your own decision by getting advice from your financial advisor. This is predominantly an entertainment and an education purpose for you. Well, with that, I'll come back again with another interesting story. There has been a lot of action going on the Wall Street now. Pretty much this is the first time S&P 500 has crossed 5,000, guys. Nvidia has already crossed, is sitting at around 721. I'm going to cover Nvidia next in my presentation, and I'll talk more about that. What's the future of Nvidia? What's going on overall in the chip industry, in the AI and the generative AI industry? Till then, if you like this kind of videos, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Stay tuned, and I'll come back, as I told you, with the Nvidia analysis. Till then, it's a goodbye from your finance coach, Pankaj Sinha. Bye-bye.